Hello everyone, this is Jared from JRod Production Studios and welcome back to another MOC video. This is the second week of our January MOC month installment. So obviously this was originally going to happen throughout the month of September or MOCtember or whatever it was that we were calling it. And I thoroughly believed that I was going to be able to get those videos done and filmed and stuff while I was in college, and that just was unreasonable. So as I end Christmas break, we're going to be doing these videos through the month of January, so hopefully no more delays. But I'm very excited to bring you the second MOC in the installment, and this happens to be something that I think kind of fits in with the current scope of what people want to see in LEGO Star Wars, and that is Episode 2 20th Anniversary sets. Now, this is in particular a highly favored, desirable set that LEGO just has not remade, and that is Jango Fett's Slave 1. Now this comes from a wonderful friend of mine. Again, last week's MOC, if you have not seen that, go ahead and take a look. We looked at his clone base that he had built, and that was just kind of my friend's build. So continuing that trend, we're going to be just looking at some of the things my friends have been doing, because they're all into LEGO as well, and they're all building their own MOCs. So I just want to take advantage of being able to see their things and show you what some of them are up to. Now this MOC, I really enjoy this. It's from my buddy Seth, who made this, and I think it looks wonderful. Essentially what it is it's a complete overhaul of the 20th anniversary set. Now the Boba Fett Slave 1 that came out in 2019, which retailed for about $120, so it's quite sizable and it's much bigger than the Boba Fett Slave 1 you'll see behind me, makes a good fit for a sort of custom build for the foundation for the Jango Fett Slave 1, which is what Seth did. And essentially what it is it's more or less a color conversion of the Boba Fett Slave 1. So a lot of those pieces that are pretty typical and standard in the sand green on the Boba Fett Slave 1 have all been converted to match kind of the original take of the Jango Fett Slave 1 from 2002. So all of those green, red, tan, and orange pieces that are very common and prevalent on a lot of historically those Slave 1s obviously had to be removed. It had to be a complete overhaul, which also prompts some design changes. So dark blue, dark bluish gray, white/black obviously had to be added, kind of to make it look like the original. I know it's obviously a little different and such, but the color scheme generally matches here the original Jango Fett Slave 1, the only one that LEGO has officially released, which is set number 7153. And it's 20 years old now. So ironically, the 20th anniversary Boba Fett Slave 1 has been retranslated, redone into a 20th anniversary Jango Fett Slave 1 for the anniversary of 2002. So while the minifigures are obviously different, Jango and Boba are both present in this set and not just the Boba minifigure that you'd stick in the cockpit. That prompted a design change to be able to modify the cockpit to fit both Boba and Jango in there at the same time for the actual set to still retain its function of the lifting off and landing for Boba and Jango to sit upright. So I think Seth did a very good job of that, and he was able to keep both of the minifigures in there for that. Obviously yellow accents kind of made popular by the 2002 I was just showing you. Just a little bit of yellow, just to give it a little bit of color. He kind of added that design into this one as well, just to give it just a little bit of an accent and make the color a little less plain. And the plain transparent cockpit piece was also switched to a black transparent cockpit piece, just to kind of retain a little bit more of the accuracy of the set as well. Also, the set just looks great when you have it with the Obi-Wan Starfighter, just to kind of have the chase from Episode 2 going on. So obviously wonderfully done job there, and some good images from Seth. So the set itself was stuck in completion for a very long time from Seth. This seems to be something from my friend group and me and all of them in general. We just always start things and never finish them. If you've watched my channel long enough, you would realize that's definitely me too, and I just never really upload on time. So Seth considers this to be 90% complete. He says it's not entirely finished, although I think it looks great. He's still waiting for LEGO to make a couple of parts just to kind of fully complete the look, and they obviously are parts that LEGO does not make currently, but things that he's hoping they come out with in the future, just to be able to finish the look of this. He also said that he has a light kit that he wants to install as well, just to be able to give it that sort of fresh look on display, but he just hasn't been able to make time or room for that yet, so technically not fully complete to him, also because of that light display. Honestly, I think The theme of episode 2 sets is widely unconsidered from LEGO. In fact, only 7% of all LEGO Star Wars sets are actually episode 2 sets. So on the 20th anniversary of episode 2, so 2022, back to 20 years ago, 2002 when episode 2 came out, I think they should consider making some episode 2 sets like this one. There's a lot of sets that I think could be remade that just haven't been done in a while. Obviously we got the Republic gunship last year, and the clone command station, battle pack, whatever you want to call it. So we did get some episode 2 sets, but some direct episode 2 20th anniversary sets like a Jango Fett slave one like this one I think would be great. And obviously I think that's something LEGO should consider. So we also, again, because this is the second week, have a couple other MOCs upcoming, so be sure to stay tuned for those. I think you're going to enjoy them, and I think you're going to enjoy the announcement that we have for you at the end. So thank you all for viewing. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps me out, and it encourages me to make more content like this. So if you did enjoy, go ahead and like and subscribe, and go ahead and let me know in the comment what you think of Seth's build. So thank you all for viewing. I hope you all have a great day. My upload schedule is going to be still wavering and inconsistent as I go back to college, so you're just gonna have to bear with me at that, but make sure your notification bell is on so you don't miss a video. And as always guys, thank you for viewing and have a great day.